Next on our list, the sports car that literally saved the sports car business. Some of the sexiest names on the street, like Mercedes and BMW, owe a huge debt to the modest little Mazda Miata, the biggest selling two-seat convertible of all time.
I think the Miata is the most influential sports car of its time. It actually brought back the idea of having a personal sports car when we were lost. We had nothing.
So cars today like BMW Z4, Mercedes SLK, all owe their existence to the success of the Mazda Miata.
There is an example of a sports car that's not a high-performance car out of the box, but it's absolutely perfect. You are down to the ground. It's still under 2,500 pounds. The power-to-weight ratio is perfect. The balance is perfect. It's an absolute joy to drive.
Because it was so light and evenly balanced front to back, the Miata handled superbly.
It wasn't expensive. It handled brilliantly, was cheap to run, and it performed well. And lastly, and most irritatingly, Japanese again, it was reliable.
Not exactly the most macho of sports car, the Miata is known more for its social clubs than setting speed records. It takes a sluggish 7+ seconds to get from 0 to 60.
I normally use it for going to the grocery store and back, so I don't usually go over 40 miles an hour. I know every woman has a dream of being able to get on a racetrack and go fast and beat the guys.
Hi, Judy. Nice to meet you. You all ready?
Greatest ever set up a day at the track with a former race car driver to see if Judy could learn to transform her mild-mannered Roadster into a genuine racer.
Here we go.
Okay, we're starting now.
First, Judy's instructor puts her Miata through its paces, or at least gets it going over 40.
One turn in.
It's fun when you're driving.
All the way to the side.
No, it gives people a watered-down version of owning a sports car, you know, for a limited budget.
And it drives better than many much bigger, much more powerful, much more showy sports cars. But it doesn't have oomph.
It's a chick car. It's a girl car. I see a guy driving that down the highway and I just feel bad for him.
Would I be seen in one? Good Lord, no. My friends would never speak to me again.
Okay, so it's not a high-performance Ferrari, but these cars can touch 130 miles an hour. Of course, the driver has to be willing. Alas, a total transformation was not to be. On this day, the Miata stereotype of being essentially a girl's car held true.
Cool.
Well, that was fun.
Still, in typical Miata fashion, they had fun.
I can't believe I did that.
Faster, faster, faster.
A number of people think that the Miata is a girl's car because it only has a little 4-cylinder engine. But I think that's missing the point. A great sports car is not just about the numbers. It's about how it makes you feel when you're driving it along.
And it is a man's sports car, not just a woman's car.
It's a different feeling, no less a sports car, but just a different, it is a lightness of being.
Unbelievable. It was so much fun. I just think the Miata has everything in a car. It can do everything you ask it to do.
You're kidding, right?